and welcome back to WickedDilly Let's Play Circus with me, Dilly. I'm still playing Kohan 2, Kings of War. I'm playing the super awesome campaign. Let's see. We last time we went for a reprisal because first there was the city of Shadan that we protected, and then we conquered some stuff, and now we get to the part where it gets complicated. Oh yes, I think someone is going to have to reconsider his sexuality. Let's find out. Oh wait, I mean, the GAAARYYY of the high reaches are fiercely independent and resent the encroachment of the peoples of Istia. Nava, which was the chick, must reach the GAAARYYY king, Akburush, at the city of Shalak and convince him to help in her hunt for the Sia. So basically, we've got dwarves, but they're not dwarves, they're gory. We're going to have to find Gary, I mean the gory, and convince them to help out against the Sia. In other words, the bad guys. I'm starting to get a bit of an Age of Mythology feel right here. Let me just... Alright. I'm going to try and keep a bit better track of time this time. And I've also tuned the in-game sound as I do.
I am Nava Deshan, seeker of the regent of Istia.
Or are you?
What business does a seeker have in the high reaches?
I am hunting the Sia Melchior.
Melchior was Skeletor from the last time and from the main menu.
The Dark Ones have poisoned.
This sounds like a metal band. The Dark Ones!
Of our people was slain.
They've poisoned the mind of Gary!
Council was slaughtered in war.
Oh.
Boris has no heart for
Skeletal
war
clones.
against his own people, and so I am forbidden to punish the traitors.
No!
Avram, I believe that we have common cause. Let us help each other. We will attack, and you shall defend.
I remembered that. And you shall defend.
There is no choice. The Sia must be destroyed,
No matter who serves them and where they dwell.
May the Creator grant us victory.
May Dilly grant us victory. My name is not Dylan. That's an illusion. I don't have a name. I am Dilly. Dilly of the internet. Dilly of WickedDilly Let's Play Circus. Oh, come on, work together, guys.
Light our way. Light our way.
Alright, so basically I sort of remember this mission as well. Oh! It's little blue zebra things. Elks. I know the snow elk herds. They actually have normal names, and they've got a double unicorn as well. And, wait, I was doing things. Right.
I serve the
So yes,
light.
we have these 3 cities here which need to be conquered, and as Nava so dramatically
Saja, light our
emphasized,
way.
we shall attack and they shall defend. Yeah, that's Nava. She likes words with a D. So this is what we're looking at is another race. These are the GAAARYYY, the gory, the dwarves, but I like, they are dwarves. They like to call themselves gory, and I like to call them Gary because I used to work in a hardware store where Wicked works now. Actually, he more or less took over my job, and wait, what's going on? Never mind.
The Creator for my
I used to work in a hardware store where Wicked works now because he has my job now. It's not that he stole it, it's just that I got better work. Oh, yes, there are a few kids in the Netherlands whom you should pity because I am the math tutor, or well, not really the main tutor, but just I just drop by and
For my people.
God, I forgot the English name for it, but yeah. Anyway, their grades aren't good enough, so the parents pay me to come by and teach the kids more math while I eat all of the donuts and
For my
just
people.
chill out. it's not that working at the hardware store was all that bad. I mean, it was really yeah, it was a really proper job. It
For
was
the light.
really laid back.
Courage till the end.
But yeah, it nothing beats just going over to some kid's place and being like, oh yeah,
Till the
yeah,
end.
you just go and do these exercises and I'll just chill out and eat your stuff and yeah, I'll text you sometime this weekend about when I'm going to visit again. It's yeah, it's and then you get like I get almost double the pay
Till the end.
that I got working at the hardware store. So that's just a lot of reasons that makes that work worth it. And the moral of the story is stay in school, kids, because money. Anyway, as I was talking about money, I kind of diverged. By now, I'm apparently attacking this city, this gory city of Balrag. But yeah, anyway, when I was working at the hardware store, I was in the department of both decoration, so that was like paint, but also lighting and wallpapers and blah blah blah. But also in the toilet department and other stuff that had to do with water, like sinks, I don't care, bathtubs, showers. And we used to have this manager there, and his name was Gary. And oh yeah, I'm winning by the way. His name was Gary, and he was this really awesome boss because he also played Magic Gathering like me, and yeah, he's just really a funny guy. And at a certain point, he got promoted to another department, the cash register department. This is like this department which does the service counter and the cash registers. Right, I gotta do stuff. Let me see. I don't know. Steel is always good. Go build that.
My sword is yours.
My sword is yours.
It is done.
So yeah.
Ready to ride.
What are your orders?
You guys can chill out here. You guys can go explore a bit.
Move out.
But yeah. So Gary, he moved on to a better department, or a better department, just a different department, which made me sad, but he was still there. And in fact, he was at service counter, and every time I needed something from the special rooms, like the manager's room and blah blah blah, sometimes I just had to get to the fax machine or to get some more pens. Only I didn't have the keys for that, so I would have to go to Gary at the service counter and get those keys. And oh wait, this isn't the village. Ooh, gold, money.
Move out.
So yeah, every time I would have to get to, I'd have to go to Gary and get those keys, and so that happened pretty often. And every time I would need something from Gary, I would come up to him, and instead of just waiting and asking, I would just come up to him and go like, Gary! And then he just, after a few times, every time he heard that sound, he just handed his keys, and that was the end of it. And I just gave him back in a few minutes. And at first, that's also really funny. At first, he found it funny but a bit weird, and he gave these very timid replies. So I would be like, Gary! And he'd be like, Dylan. And as time progressed, he came more accustomed to it, more comfortable with it, and he started saying it back louder and louder until this certain point where he just became louder than me and also more automatic than me. So this one time I needed to just know something because I had a customer on the phone, had some hardware questions that I didn't know crap about because I don't know crap about hardware. And oh wait. Before I continue this anecdote, I guess I'm going to have to make a little skip here, and I will be seeing you next part with possibly the conclusion of this very long story. I'll see you in a bit.